Many Elden Ring fans have been wondering about Nightreign's story content and how it could relate to the original game's lore. The game's developers stated that Nightreign takes place in a parallel timeline that branches off after the events of the Shattering. This is a crucial piece of information that helps us understand the game's context. If this parallel timeline is confirmed, then it means we could get additional insight into pre-Shattering events left ambiguous in the original game. The Nox civilization and their eternal cities, for instance, are likely connected to Nightreign's background lore. Check out my Nightlord theory video if you'd like to learn more on this topic. Nightreign features a diverse cast of playable characters called Nightfarers, also known as Seekers of Redemption, implying a shared theme of absolution or penance to their backstories. Their individual character designs also provide a lot to speculate on in light of existing lore and past From Software titles. Ionai, for example, bears obvious similarities to Hawkeye Guff from the original Dark Souls. Raider's combat style is clearly inspired from Godfrey, or more specifically, Huaralu. He could be a warrior from the Badlands who knew the exiled Elden Lord during his time as a chieftain. Guardian could be linked to the Stormhawks and the people that inhabited Stormvale during the Crucible era, when all life blended together into a melting pot. Judging from their armor and Crucible incantations, Executor is almost certainly a Crucible Knight. Each of the Nightfarers has their own quest line, tied to a system called Remembrances. This allows players to participate in single-player challenges, progressively unveiling their backstories. The Roundtable Hold makes a return as the player's hub in Nightreign, although it looks quite different from the one in the original game. Unlike the main timeline, where it is populated by Tarnished seeking the Elden Ring, this one serves as a base for Nightfarers between expeditions into Limveld. Still, the underlying theme remains the same, a place where champions band together to achieve their goals. Lore fans will certainly enjoy exploring this new iteration of the Hold, as it surely contains many details to speculate on. Nightreign is set to feature a host of bosses from past titles, drawn to Limveld by the Nightlords' influence. This includes fan favorites such as Dark Souls 3's Nameless King and the Duke's dear Freya from Dark Souls 2. Although their broader plot significance will most likely remain limited to minor Easter eggs, it might be interesting to see how their presence is contextualized in Elden Ring's setting, if at all. One might imagine they will be mere echoes of their real selves, but certain core themes of Dark Souls lore leave open the possibility of a more direct connection. After all, as our dear friend Solaire once said,
"We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact."
Nightreign's main bosses are called Nightlords. These powerful foes seem responsible for the Night's Tide cycle that envelops Limfeld in blue flames and darkness. Early speculation suggests these bosses' designs could be drawn from astrological signs, for example, Sagittarius and Libra. The game's main antagonist, presumably accessible only once the other 8 are defeated, is referred to as the Night Lord. This could be the same Lord of Night awaited by the Nox in the original timeline, an entity that could possibly challenge the Greater Will and rival the Elden Beast's godlike powers. Although this final Night Lord is likely to be an original character, the possibility that one of Elden Ring's mythical figures could take on this role cannot be ruled out at the time of making this video. Characters like the Gloam-Eyed Queen or Godwyn the Golden could certainly be expanded into awesome boss encounters, while further anchoring Nightreign's story into the Elden Ring setting. With Nightreign's release fast approaching, many of these theories might be answered soon. If you enjoy lore videos, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Nightreign's content will, of course, be covered, including lore analyses, theories, and character questlines. Thank you for watching.